Now we're getting a look at the handwritten pages, and it's showing us a side of Kennedy we've never seen before.
This generation of Germans has earned the right to be free.
Some 2 decades before addressing crowds in West Berlin as president, John F. Kennedy wrote these 61 diary pages, 12 in longhand, 49 typed, in the summer of 1945. Germany had just surrendered, and the 28-year-old JFK was touring Europe as a newspaper correspondent, traveling shoulder to shoulder with leaders from around the world. The young JFK's final destination, Germany, just months after the Allied victory. Already a scholar on global politics, Kennedy seemed fascinated with Hitler and his place in history, writing, "He had in him the stuff of which legends are made, and within a few years, Hitler will emerge from the hatred that surrounds him now as one of the most significant figures who ever lived."
In a country known as Germany, the same Germany that Judea declared war on in 1933, when this man named Adolf won the most popular democratic election in all of Europe. He did. And because we get our history from the victors write history, don't they? Because we get our history from them, it basically means that we don't know shit. We only know what they told us, just like what they told us about Palestine. Judea declared war on Germany. 14 million Jews of the world unite, calling for the destruction of Germany. Did you know that? By that logic, by the way, wouldn't you have a defense to fight these people and maybe even them if they're declaring war and 14 million around the world are uniting, calling for the destruction of Germany? How many people know that? That's a fact. It's not my opinion, that's an absolute fact.
Usury is the worst of all crimes, but you wouldn't look at a place like Germany, because all we know about Germany is what they told us about Germany. Mr. Evil, Hitler. Yeah, right, okay. Nothing to see there. Yeah, there is something to see there. Germany was on its knees in a worse position than us. Way worse. Their money was worth nothing. It took a wheelbarrow of Deutschmarks to buy a loaf of bread. Germans were starving. 6 million unemployed, 2 million homeless. You could go to Berlin and buy a mother and daughter for sex. Bestiality was going on. Lesbianism and homosexuality. All of that was going on. In 1933, a man named Adolf, and this is where I gotta say it, there's a lesson there. This is why I say it. As Jesus said, "And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free." In 1933, Judea declares war on Germany. Adolf Hitler was the only popularly democratically elected leader in all of Europe. Winston Churchill wasn't. None of them were. He's only just come to power in a coalition government. Judea declares war on Germany. 14 million Jews of the world unite, calling for the destruction of Germany. How many people know that? That might be relevant. That might be relevant. If Judea declares war on Germany, that might be relevant. Did Judea declare war on Palestine? Oh, they say Hamas. What are they doing? They're genociding my family over there. The same Judea, the Jewish state of Israel. We're not allowed to say that. When Adolf came to power, 6 million unemployed, 2 million homeless, crime off the charts, pedophilia rampant, debauchery and the sexual enslavement of humanity. Berlin was the moral cesspool capital of the world. Within 5 years of taking power, this bankrupt, starving nation had the highest wages in Europe, 6 weeks mandatory vacation on cruise ships that weren't allowed into this country because the British did not want British people to see how good the Germans had it. All of that he achieved, and he outlawed usury. Adolf Hitler outlawed usury. You know who else did that? Oh, a guy named Muammar Gaddafi did that. Oh, shit, something bad happened to him. John F. Kennedy did. Oh, shit, he got shot in the head too.
Look at Hitler's confession. Hitler said even in his death, he will start World War III. One of his soldiers asked how. Hitler replied, "The day mankind finds out, defend the nation Germany from then, that's the day World War III will start. For on that day, mankind will learn that I was trying to save my nation from the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Jewish. For if the Americans win the war, then they will conquer the world and forever be a slave to the Jewish, and they will try to conquer Ahia. Do you know who America has in his possession? replied. The Americans have the jewels of Ahia. The Americans have stolen Ahia's precious jewels. What do you mean, his precious jewels? The soldier asked Hitler. America has stolen the Hebrews.